Smiley. It's Mama Smiley 21, or Mama Smiley. You can call me Smiley for short. Today we're doing an art thing on the Corel 7. I'm using the Wacom Intuos little tablet thing. It's been a while since I've done an art video, especially using this device. And most of the time when I do them, I don't have any kind of commentary. I don't talk during them. I just kind of do a silent, just nothing. But I thought I would go through some brushes and stuff today. You can kind of get a sort of glimpse at them when you go to like get your brushes or when you're going through them. But I thought it'd be kind of nice to kind of show you the brushes, and I can kind of talk about some of my favorite ones and stuff. And hopefully that's helpful for someone. This isn't sponsored or anything, but I just thought, because I was looking for that when I went to go get these things, and I don't know. Wait, do you even see this when I pull this up? Okay, you're not. I wish you could see what I'm pulling up, but I don't know how to make that work for you guys. I'm so sorry. So I'll just have to tell you. Okay, so right now I'm gonna go through I'll show you what it is. Wait, did I not have this installed like I'm supposed to? Well, that's awkward. Okay. These are, I'm gonna go through the 1889 post impression essentials. Okay. So we're gonna go through one at a time. So this is the Lindy Bristles, and the one thing that's interesting about this one is it is a lot of these are going to be pressure and or speed sensitive brushes, so I'll try to go through them like that just so you can kind of see. And I'm probably going to be using a lot of more of my favorite colors, although what I do think I will do for you is, because some of them work better dark versus light, so what I'm probably going to go ahead and do is I'm going to go ahead and kind of divide the screen up. I probably should have done this in a different brush. We're going to just divide the screen like that for you so you can kind of see it. Alright, and then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to use like I'm going to use this tablet. I have the little wheelie thing, but for some reason this wheelie thing, I cannot figure out how to get it on the screen. I also can't figure out how to get the this other thing on the screen. I've been working with it. If I ever figure it out, I will do a video on that, I guess. Okay, so yeah, alright. So I'm trying to get used to this. So this is this brush. I do have the Midnight Blue selected, right? Okay, so it's kind of doing, so it kind of does this. So it does look like it kind of blends a little bit as it's writing. So this is kind of what this brush does, which is actually really nice. It can get a lot of really cool things. So I'm pushing, this is hard. If I push hard, it kind of does this. If I do it light, it does this. And about medium pressure, you're gonna get kind of the blue. It is looking like it shows up in both. If you do kind of like a ziggy-zag thing, it kind of blends it too. This is spiraling, and then you back and forth. So this is kind of cool. I can see this being like really useful if you're making kind of like trees. Like you can get, this is kind of nice. You get a lot of texture. Gonna do some cross hatching for you guys. So I'm going to see what happens if you pull in another color. So this is some pink with this blue. This is just kind of like jutting it like that. I'm not really making any kind of picture right now. I'm just kind of showing you. And this is the Lindy Bristle from the 1889 Post impression brush. So just a lot of texture. And it does look like you can use this brush in multi-directions. I have noticed that some of the brushes, oh, this could be like a nice hair or a fur. Some of the brushes don't really, they're not what I would call multi-directional, because depending on what direction you do will depend on stuff. So it does look like you can go in the different directions. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and erase this. Okay, that's not what I meant to do. I meant to erase, but that was actually kind of fun to do. Trying to erase. Okay. Gonna resize this down to like a halfway size. Gonna go with the black and the white, fill the bucket, and then we'll do the next brush on the thing. Okay, so the next brush from the Post Impression pack of 1889 is the Chalk Dense. So I'm going to go ahead and go through the Chalk Dense brush, and then I'm going to use my favorite colors. So it's not showing up on white very much. Well, I guess it kind of does. So versus black versus white, what it shows up as. Hard pushing. I'm going to go back just because this is kind of big. I'm going to change the size to about a medium. So this is kind of gentle. I would call this medium, and then this is pushing hard. Spirals, kind of ziggy-zagging. It's not showing up a lot on the white, so I'm gonna do the next part on the dark part. Up, down, left, right, diagonal directions. So it does seem to work basically the same on all the directions. Oops, gotta keep the black on there. Okay, the next thing is going to be different colors. So there's like a blue. So they do blend a little, sort of. So like if you're using different colors. Alright, so the next brush is called Clumpy. And I do like to start with the blue. So Clumpy looks kind of like this. That's probably medium, soft, hard, like really soft. If you do it really soft, it just sort of blends. Soft with like the pen at kind of like a diagonal, probably about a 45 diagonal. It's gonna look kind of like this. I really do like that, actually soft. So here's spiraling, zigging, zagging, up, down, left, right. I think I said left and right backwards. My bad. Hopefully this will all undo. Let's see. Oh, next is changing colors. So that's like a blue. This is kind of like a purple. I'm gonna grab the pink, green. So it, depending on how hard you push, it will change drastically, kind of like what it's doing. Okay, so the next one, oh right, I forgot to do the speed test. So fast and then slow. I know some people would probably want that. Dirty Bristles is the next brush in this pack. So, you know, there's not a lot of difference between the two colors. I'm going to do the different pressures. So the harder you push, the wider it's going to get on this one. Fast, slower. Up, down, left, right. So the same brush color you pick is going to change colors. So that is something to note. I'm going to go take some of these off. And then pick up like a blue, like a pinkish magenta. So that's kind of what it does. The next brush in this pack is Fine Liner. So kind of slow, quick, really kind of slow, kind of jumps on you. Pushing hard, pushing soft, about a medium pressure, up, down, right, left, right, diagonal. So kind of spirals, zigzaggies, different colors over. I'm doing another video. I'm doing a brush. Okay, so the next one is, the next brush in this set is, if I could pick it, the multiple color dabber. So I'm putting this on here. So this is kind of, this is one of the brushes that it starts off with paint, and then as you go, it kind of runs out of paint. So it's like mimicking paint on this one. This is called the multiple color dabber. So that should be something you do keep in mind when doing this one. It does work kind of like more like paint. This one does. It has kind of like a paint effect. Like it kind of blends. And it's going to kind of run out of paint. So it's kind of a... So we're going to go spiral, zigzag, the different directions, changing paint on top of it. Now if you go like this, it will kind of blend it. If you go kind of like this, it doesn't as much. I'll do the speed and the pressure, changing of the speeds and pressures next. So this is like a lighter pressure, a medium pressure, and then like a really heavy pressure. Fast, and then I'm going to kind of go slow. And then I'll do the directions for you. Just because some of the brushes will do change in the directions from this program. Alright, so the next brush is called Narrow Stripey from this pack. I'll do speed test first. So fast. So if you see this one, the fast, it changes kind of medium, and then I'm going to go slow. So this one does change that way. Direction doesn't seem to change a lot. Spiraling, zigging, zagging, and it doesn't seem to change a lot on the two different colors. Oh, right. And then that, when you put colors on top of colors, that's what happens. Let's see. The next brush is called, let me just, in this set, so there's 3 more brushes left in the set. This one's called Oil Bristle. So we'll go slow, well, slow-ish, kind of medium, and then like fast. We'll do different directions. So you're gonna kind of get this effect. I'll get another color just to kind of, so if you like aren't lifting up the brush, kind of reminds you of toothpaste a little bit, it's gonna kind of do this. That might just because of the blending. I'm gonna try it over here to see what happens over here. So this is what's going on the white area. It just is kind of doing that. I'll add a couple different colors. So there is kind of a blending thing that will happen, but I don't know. So that's Oil Bristle. Back up, back up. The next brush is called Oily Pencil. Kind of zigzagging, spiraling, going the different directions. Fast, medium, kind of slow. Different colors. So there's like a little bit of a blending on that one. Oh, and if you want to comment on if you want to see like a certain brush or go through the if I have the pack already, I can show you, and if you want to see it at like different opacities and whatever, like go ahead and let me know that too, and I can make a video of that for you guys as well. This one's called Tyndall Dabs, and it is the last brush in the 1889 Post Impression Essentials pack. So I'm going to show you guys this one. So this is light pressure, medium pressure, heavy pressure. So if you do light, you're not really going to see it on this brush. And pressure does increase the size and opacity. So we're doing spirals and different kind of pressures on that one. I'm going to go up, down. This does look like it changes a little bit with the direction, so you want to keep that in mind. These are spirals, zigzags, and your pressure is going to greatly change your color as well. I haven't changed colors, so here's the pink. So that's the Tyndall Dabs. I'm gonna do like some bursts, kind of like So it kind of has like a shader automatically in there. I did change the color a little bit in there for you, so you can kind of see. Anyways, so that is your Tyndall Dabs, and that is the last brush in this pack. It doesn't delete anymore. So the next video we'll go through the 1895 post impression essentials pack, and then I'll try to make, it's going to be a lot of videos. I'll try to make some of each pack so you can kind of get an idea of it. Hope you all have an amazing day. Don't forget to do something kind for someone today. If this was helpful, or if you enjoyed it, you know, do the things. But yeah, but if you want to comment, if there's any like packs you want me to do specifically, I will, you know, look into it. If there's any like opacity and stuff changes you need me to do, I will look into that as well. So that's all for the 1889 post impression pack. We'll see you next time.